exactly the combination of the completing the square. Just that they already simplified all the steps. And you only need to remember a quadratic formula. Okay? But before we remember the formula, we must know what the formula means. Okay? The quadratic formula is the solution of a quadratic equation. It is going to be equals to negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay? So if you can remember this formula, all the quadratic equations that you come across that can be solved using this formula. Okay? But we have to know what are A? What does A mean? What does B mean? What does C mean? Okay? Dylan, then now you don't listen, then you say you need help. Okay? So this is the quadratic formula. But you want to apply the quadratic formula, you must know what is A, what is B, what is C. Then you will be able to solve the quadratic equations. Okay? So looking back at the same quadratic equation that you had just now, A is the number or the coefficient of x squared. The number in front of x squared is the A. The number in front of x is b. And the number here is c. Okay? So when we have x squared, it is also the same as we have 1x squared. So in this question, your A is 1. Your B is negative 12. And your C is positive 3. Okay? It only works when your quadratic equation is arranged x squared x followed by numbers. Then this number is A, this number is B, this number is C. Okay? So whenever we are doing completing the square, the steps are always the same. And the steps can be simplified into this whole working. Now we just need to put in the numbers. So by applying the formula, x is equals to negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. By now, you all should know how to do substitution already. So, substitution, I want to substitute b, everything else I keep. Negative sign I must also keep. So what is b? I put b in the bracket, b is negative 12. Plus minus, don't change. I'm not substituting them. Square root sign, don't change. B is being squared. So I replace b by a bracket, put negative 12 inside, and the bracket is being squared. Minus, still minus. 4, no change. Substitute a to now equals to 1. Substitute c. I know that c is equals to 3. Over 2, no change. A is 1. Okay? So by using the formula, doing the substitution correctly, I will have negative of negative 12, positive 12. Plus minus Negative 12 squared become positive 144. Minus 4ac, 4 times 3, 12. Over 2. Okay? So what I press into the calculator will be 12 plus square root of 132 divided by 2 and 12 minus square root of 132 over 2. Okay? Then if I press calculator, 12 plus square root 132 divided by 2, I will have my 11.7. Okay? If you look back at your workbook, it is one of the answers just now. Or 12 minus square root 132 divided by 2, 0.255. The other answer in your workbook just now. Okay? So this formula is what you did for completing the square. Just that they straight away put it into one whole formula. Okay? It is exactly what you did for completing the square. Just that now you remember formula, you don't need to go through so many steps. Just straight away apply formula, do your substitution, and then you get your answer. Okay? Okay, please turn to your workbook, page 47. Sorry. 51. Workbook page 51. Practice 2.3. Workbook page 51. Workbook page 51. Workbook page 51. Workbook page 51. Okay, let us do together first one question. One A. The quadratic equation is x squared plus 4x minus 2 equals to 0. The equation is already arranged x squared, x, followed by numbers. So from this quadratic equation, I must first recognize what are my A, my B, and my C. So I write down A is the coefficient of x squared, or the number in front of x squared. So x squared means there is only one x squared. So my A is 1. My B is how many x? Plus 4x. So the coefficient is positive 4. I write down my B is 4. Then my C is the last number here. So my C is negative 2. The sign is important. If it is plus, you must write positive. If it is negative, you must write negative. So I know my A, my B, my C. I will apply my formula. X equals to negative B plus minus square root of B squared minus 4AC divided by 2A. Okay? This formula is one of the things that you have to remember. Okay? because it helps you simplify all the steps of the completing the square. Okay? Then, as much as I can, I don't remember anything, but this formula we have to remember. It is much easier. So, substitution. Negative is still negative. B, put the value inside a bracket, put your 4 inside. Plus or minus, plus or minus. Square root, square root. B is being squared, so put your B inside a bracket and square the bracket. Minus is still minus, 4 is still 4. A, put inside a bracket, 1. C, put inside a bracket, negative 2. 2, bracket, 1. Negative 4 plus minus square root of 16. Negative times negative become positive. Okay? All these values I will calculate out first so that later it becomes easier for me. Okay? Right here. Equals to negative 4 plus 16 plus 8, 24. Whole thing divided by 2. Or negative 4 minus square root of 24 divided by 2. Okay? Then when I press calculator, I only need to press easier numbers. Okay? Negative 4 plus square root of 24, press equal sign already, divide by 2. You will get 0.449, so on. So it's roughly 0.449. Okay, so for formula, the challenge is identifying what is your A, what is your B, what is your C, and also remembering the formula. Yes. Okay? Try 1B on your own, 1C on your own. Okay, sorry. I never read the question properly. The question says 4 significant figures. So I should have one more significant figure. steps. Identify your A, B, and C. Do your substitution carefully. Okay, remember, everything remains, but what you want to substitute, put inside a bracket. Okay? Or else you may end up making mistakes because of the negative sign. Try. Square is 1x squared. So 1 is A. Then 4x plus 4x. So B is positive 4x plus 4. So it's just ax squared plus bx plus c. So C is negative. So it's just identifying the okay? Okay, some of you still have problem identifying the A, B, and C. We do one more question together.